Hello and welcome, friends. Welcome to another review of a modern fountain pen. This beautiful fountain pen is not part of my collection, strangely, but it is of a dear friend of mine, and he told me that he used this for lots of years. I believe he was using this beautiful fountain pen all the way through high school, and he was very pleased with it, and it still writes as good as it did the first day. It is a metallic piece, as you can see, and one of the clues of its origin we have engraved on the cap. So we have Spain and Inoxcrom. So if you watch my channel, you probably have heard about Inoxcrom, this Spanish manufacturer. I think it launched quite a nice line of fountain pens. Of course, you can see some similarities with, let me see here, this Parker, for example. We have the same slim body and almost the same design. But leaving that Parker aside, let me show you the design features of this beautiful Spanish-made fountain pen. Again, I believe that this is steel, a metallic body. The end of the barrel is in this shape, no jewel at the end. But interesting, it is not symmetrical with the ending of the cap, which has this, let me see, semi-sphere right at the end of it. The the clip looks quite nice. I think it is of the same material as the main body, and you can see we have a springy clip. The cap is pressure fit, you can open it like this, and it reveals an interesting grip section made out of plastic, but it has those little gaps over there, so they are meant to offer you extra grip when you write with it. The nib is a simple steel nib, but on it we have engraved Inoxcrom and the logo of it. I believe that this has also a iridium tip to it. It seems like that, but it could also be a whole steel nib. I'm not so sure about this aspect, but based on what my friend told me, he used this for lots of years. I think we have a iridium tip because in time also the steel can be affected. Okay, we have an interesting feeder, an interesting feed at the back, all made out of plastic, but it is in an interesting shape. And of course, guys, this uses ink cartridges or ink converters. I don't have an ink converter right now, and I will use an international cartridge, a green one. So guys, when you do this, try to use this method. So place this over here and make sure it is right, and after that push it with your fingers till you hear some noise. Now it is securely fitted to the fountain pen. Always when you fit for the first time an ink cartridge to a fountain pen, just leave it in this position for 1 or 2 minutes if you have time, in order for the ink to reach the feeder and the nib section. I don't have time right now, so I will check on the paper if it writes. But till then, guys, I will change the angle of the camera for you to see better the writing sample, and I will also leave its dimensions on the screen. Okay. Now it is better. I will close the paper. Okay, let me put the barrel and the cap over there, and let me see if this writes. So I will just try to do some lines with it. No, it doesn't want to write for the first time. So this is why, guys, I will apply gentle pressure with my fingers on this plastic, and I hope that I can look. Okay, now it writes. So I will put back the barrel and I will check out if I can post it. Yes, it can be posted, but I don't recommend posting it, guys, because metal on metal it will develop micro scratches in time, and I think it already has some difference. If let me zoom on it for you to see better. So definitely some difference exactly on the point where the cap reaches the barrel. It is definitely designed to be kept because inside of it, I think we have a little plastic part. I feel that plastic part, when I remove it from the barrel. So judging by the way it is, guys, I'm not so sure about the model. It is a product of Inoxcrom. Judging by the way it presents itself, I think it could be from the 1970s or the 1980s. Let me put the cap here. So this is a product of Inoxcrom, a company from Spain. Inoxcrom made in Spain, I don't know, 1970s or the 1980s. And I say that because in the 1970s there was a trend for the fountain pens to become as similar as ballpoint pens, so this was a trend back then. Okay, guys, this has a steel nib, no size of it, but judging by the way it writes, I think that this is a M for a medium nib. I don't think we have a flexible nib, but I will test it for you guys. So as you can see, no flex to it. Let me see if we have some line variance. So here no pressure and here pressure, but no visible line variance. It seems to be quite a juicy nib, and I will show it to you. Yes, a juicy nib, and because it is a juicy nib, it should do also great signatures. Yes, it is okay on signatures. And let me see if we can reverse write with it. Reverse writing. Well, it could be used as a reverse writing and it writes like an EF, but as you can see, it has a little bit of problems. It doesn't scratch, but it has a little bit of problems with the ink flow. So reverse writing a possibility, but for short session of writing. Now guys, let me see about the fox. So the brown fox jumps over the lazy dog. And I'm sorry guys, I think I've missed the quick. The quick brown fox jumps over the lazy dog. Sometimes when you write this every day, it is strange how I got this wrong, but no problems, guys. So my friend was right. This is a worthy companion, and due to its metallic body, it resisted all these times. You can see this patina right here. This it can only be achieved by working with it. So this was a tool of the trade, a tool of a young high school student, and I think that this fountain pen wrote lots and lots of pages. It's so good when you can hear the story behind a fountain pen. Most of my fountain pens, guys, are very, very old. They were bought second hand, of course, and I know they have a story, but who knows what that story is. This is one of the reasons that when I buy an old vintage fountain pen, I like to see the name of the previous owner engraved on it. Not all the collectors want to see that aspect, but I'm a collector that puts a great price on a good story, especially of a fountain pen, guys. A fountain pen was used by doctors, by lawyers, or by great persons, and you never know who was the previous owner of the fountain pen. This time I know who is the owner of this fountain pen. Is one of my friends. I want to thank him for lending me this fountain pen to show it on my channel, guys. A wonderful workhorse. This was its review. I want to wish you to have a nice day wherever you are. Thank you for your time. If you've enjoyed this review and you want to support my activity, please consider subscribing to my channel. In return, I will try to deliver you an interesting content of both vintage and new fountain pen each and every day, guys. I will see you again at the next episode. Till then, bye bye and God bless.